IWU. I need your something is full of life. A beautiful place to call my home. We stand for freedom every day. Though we never ever take us down. We gonna stand on our ground, it's do or die. Okikabiyama is on our side. We gonna fight together, no retreating. We will never ever surrender. All we need is freedom, freedom for my people. All we need is freedom, freedom for oppressed people. I know for sure the land of Biafra have come to stay. I know for real, Chukwu is on our side. I know for sure the land of Biafra have come to stay. I know for real, Chukwu is on our side. We on the mountain top, be strong. All this misery will soon be over. It's matter of time, it will never last. Victory is on our side. One with God is strong. We heading to the promised land. Biafra land, oh, oh, oh. Ah, ah, ah. I wonder why they one never care about the killings of my people. I wonder why they one never care about the killing of innocent people, Biafra people. Oh, oh, oh. I know for sure the land of Biafra have come to stay. I know for real, Okikabiyama is on our side. I know for sure the land of Biafra have come to stay. I know for real, Okikabiyama is on our side. He's on our side.
Yes, once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscientious people wherever you are all over the world, I will say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is still Radio Biafra Extra. We are streaming live all the way from Abo, Urugudu, with every degree of certainty to the end of the earth. Radio Biafra is streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the deputy leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Uche Okafo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. He's the man who have assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. Most of us will not understand the implication behind these words, but one day you shall. Mazi Chuka for standing on a deputizing capacity on behalf of our supreme leader, Mazena and Yokukano, the prince of Afari Beku, heir to the throne of Ibeku kingdom, the one and the only man who stood up to speak for the collective interest of the Biafran people. It is 59 years on of slavery in our own father's land. Nobody could come out and speak until he came. And with this confidence assurance, we'll confront this demon, this monster known as Nigeria, and her handler. We confront them because we see the hand of the Creator at work in our life. Because if a man like Mazen Nandekano is able to stand up and speak for us in the midst of this conspiracy, and then forget about what they have done so far, there are evil achievements, there are evil entrepreneur against us as a people, they will crumble before our eyes. That is how it's going to be in the end of the day. I am George Onyibe. I am from Abo. Abo is in Delta State. And of course, we must acknowledge the Creator, Chukwu Kikabiama, the one who sits in heaven and presides over the affair of man. For he has set our feet upon this path that we must follow. We understand that there is a difference between knowing the path and walking the path. And we humble ourselves before him, that he will guide us in matter both great and small, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, that he remain the primordial influence that drives us. Because he is the power that shapes our way. For in the end, we do not look up to the hills, nor to the mountain for help, but we do look up to him. He, Chukwu Kikabiama, the one that makes the heavens and the earth. For in the end, all men shall be liars, and he alone shall be the truth. Without wasting much of our time, we must not forget what we do on this segment. Honestly, for some time now, we've not been here. But that notwithstanding, on this segment, our team remain back to your root, back to our root. And of course, different topic coming up, and other programs being initiated. For some reason, we've not been on this segment. But here we are this evening with the privilege given to us by Chukwu Kikabiama. We must continue. Our last topic on this very segment is how evil entered our land. How evil entered our land. I reminded us about a family in my community, Abo, that is known as Njo Agwale, which means evil will not end in the land. And considering some of the things that has happened before, after, beside, above, beneath us, it's true that evil will never end in the land. Somebody once said to me, the day God kills Satan, all the game end, the whole program end. If God rise up now and kill Satan, that is the end of the whole show. Those of you who watch film, you know the moment you kill a bush, film is ended. And so, as far as there is life, there will always be evil. It is not our duty to stop this evil, but we will tell this evil where to park their motor. We will tell this evil when to raise up their ugly head. We will give them, position them where they truly belong to. And so if evil must be in our land, there are certain things we need to know. This is what that will empower us to be able to checkmate them and put them where they belong to. Jesus said to his disciple, I have sent you out as a sheep in the midst of wolves. He sent them out as sheep in the midst of wolves. There are many attributes, features of the sheep, which most of you will not actually like to be a sheep. But he didn't send the sheep among the fish. He didn't send them among the birds. But he sent them in the midst of the wolf. Don't you understand what it means? Some people think Chukwu Kikabiama will come out and then he will kill all the whole Fulani and Hausa and the Yoruba and the Sabotwa. He will do no such thing, for he is righteous. He is righteous and holy, for there is none beside him. But of course, he has given unto us all that pertinent life and godliness, all that pertinent restoration of Biafra, all that pertinent reducing the enemy to where they belong. Level of stupidity. It is left for us. Now we know the path. Are we truly willing to walk the path? Evil will not end in the land. A lot of things are happening. It is very important that we understand how our community has become vulnerable. There is no means of protecting our culture, our identity, our food, our drink, even the drinking water, our children. This is issues, the issue inclusive of our wives, our in-law, and even our very life. It must be on record that our people should understand that things are not the way they used to be. Talk about protection of our life. This also is inclusive. The protection of basic amenities, as well as the protection of our children, the protection of our food, the protection of our drug, the protection of our education system or educational system. Who protect this system of government? Who protect your health? Who protect your community? Among other things. When we begin to consider the foundation upon which all these areas of our life is put in, you will understand why you need to make sure you get rid of the Fulanis. You will understand why they live large in our land. You will understand why they are selling you now for 500,000. You will understand why they burn down your house regularly. To be able to articulate these evil forms in our society, we must be able to know how they came in the first place. A lot of people dabble into matter they know nothing about. At the end of the day, you only cause chaos. You only cause hulobalu. But certainly make no mistake about it. It's a boomerang. Do not make any mistake about it. You trying to solve a problem, you should be able to find out, how did it start? How did this thing start? Where did it start from? And be sincere to give genuine report. But some people comes up and, you want to concord and, you deceive the people. Who the hell do you think you are deceiving? There are saboteurs breeding everywhere. Fulani headsmen everywhere, committing different form of atrocity to another. You can't stop them until you know what gave them power. You must know from the source where they drink water. That is why when Nigerians are busy in barrack everywhere in Biafra land, every street now you have a Nigerian military barrack there, checking point or otherwise. I laugh at them because we know why they are here. We will find out where they drink water from. We are studying the girls they sleep with. We are studying the canteen they eat from. We are studying the very type of mattress they sleep with. We are studying you. You bring more barracks. And then you see the moment you have this truth, that is the end of all this shenanigans they are putting up in our land. Today, Fulani headsmen rape pregnant women. Today, Fulani headsmen commit a different atrocity with the backing of Nigerian government. And people think, oh, they are not doing it for fun. You do not understand. You will never understand, except you are an IPOB. And a genuine one indeed, I must tell you. And having considered all these things, knowing now that first of all, there is a medium through which evil entered our land, you must stand up to defend your land. When BBC came to Biafra land, a lot of Biafrans are happy, very stupid ones. Oh, we are progressing, we have BBC Igbo. But they never ask themselves a question. We have had BBC Yoruba for almost 50 years. You have had BBC Hausa Fulani for almost 200 years. Why is it that just yesterday they gave you BBC Igbo? Oh, BBC Igbo, they are doing a very good job. I saw their program online. Fulani Hausa are there speaking Igbo. Mua, do you know they speak Igbo more than me? Mua, amụrụ na Enugu, amụrụ na Abia, amụrụ na Imo, amụrụ na ebe niile, ana m asụta Igbo ọfụma. In fact, nwunye m bụ onye Igbo, mgba m bụ onye Igbo ndị oshi. That is what the BBC is telling you. But am I saying it's bad? It's not bad. Oh, I am Fulani. BBC Agbo, we are waiting for you. Abumonya Agbo, Abumonya Agbo, Abumonya Hausa, Mananuma Luanya Agbo. Yes, I been Agbo, our back ICB, I want for Agbo, and thunder fire all of you. And some people will be happy. In fact, Yoruba churches say, oh lolo ja, oh lolo ja. There is unity in Nigeria. Oh, Fulani mare Igbo woman. Hello, oh lolo ja. Thunder will fire all of you. If you know how to pound in the mortar. If you don't know how to pound, begin to pound on the ground. Most of you are happy. Oh, yeah. But I'm not saying it's evil, honestly. But you must know how evil entered our land. We're going to look at the first aspect of the avenue, the channels through which evil enter our land. If you like, protect your place. If you don't like, be listening to Yoruba pastor. There are a lot of Biafran people who are pastors. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. But it is better for a Biafran 419 pastor to dupe me than for my penny to enter Yoruba pastor's hand, because they are bringing evil. They are the channel through which evil come to our land. I do not owe anybody any apology. I will not blackmail anybody. I will not lie against anybody. I will not report it to anybody against anybody. But I will deal with you sequentially, meticulously, systematically, Biaframatically, until there is nothing left of you. Imanka. Our people must be very careful. It's good to talk, blackmail your brother, misbehave, but this evil will not end. If they end up, they kill IPOB, which certainly they will not. Even in their 100 lifetime, the world put together cannot stop IPOB. It's not a threat, and we are not boasting. We're not trying to put up nonchalant attitude. It is a promise. Because we've been to the mountaintop, I should say so. They don't be doing nonsense. So don't worry. But the channel must be blocked. Somebody come out and say, oh, Anambra people are for sale for 500,000. Tomorrow now, you see one Chinese company or one Europe company or one American company, they come out rent a shop in Anambra. And they say it's head settle. Buying kidney from your governors. You won't know. Let me stop there. Number one area where evil enter our land is, one, our women. Through intermarriage and through childbearing. Now we must understand the consequence of intermarriage and implication of childbearing. That is the area we are going to look at today. Now, some nations in the world count their lineage by their mother, their women. It is not because the woman is more powerful spiritually or genetically to the man, but because they know that only a woman knows who the father of every child is. Today, if my mother tell me I dismother you, I will know my mother is mad. I will look for the nearest psychiatric hospital or the nearest Dibia and help her. She need help. She can't dismother me. How did they say it in Oyibo? When they dismother you. Because they disfather you and they dismother you. Your mother wake up one day and say, my son, my daughter, you are not my child again. All I say, except she kidnap you. Though it's possible this day anyway. Because many mothers now, they go to meet church or pastor, they inject them, their stomach will be big. Then 9 months later, they come back, they do a brakta, still another person picking. Of course, so please forgive me. Mothers can, if your mother dismother you, don't worry. Maybe she bought you from baby factory. This is how evil Nigerians have become. But the truth is that only the mother can tell you who gave birth to that child. Only the mother. Some mother don't even know. And so when your father come and say, you are not my son, don't query your father. He may be right. He may be right. But let's not go there. Very important. But when we count our lineage by our father, and our ancestors before us agreed on this, which means our mother before us were virtuous women. Go and find out from any nation that count their lineage from their mother. Israel of today count their lineage from their mother, with due respect. But if we, from the Bible, we count our lineage from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, they count their lineage from their father. Which means there is a level of trust that God had on the women. Because what stop one woman from, a lot of men are barren. You cannot drink brukutu or two anshinam and two anshin melu and think you will be normal. Of course you will not be. And then your wife loves you, he cannot run away. He go to meet one alamajiri or maybe your gate man. After all, more than 90% of Biafrans who have building, This our man that is your gate man, maybe he's servicing your wife, you know, sharp movement. And then they bring him Fulani inside your house because you are wise. You are barren. In fact, if you are a father in Biafra now, go for a potency test to Hadia Mama. Nonsense. But it's going to be bitter, but you must accept it. This is how evil come and enter our land. You tell people left, they're not doing right, they are not doing left. Evil come from our women through intermarriage, through childbearing. I didn't say our women are evil. Please, women, don't crucify me. Genuine Biafran women are the best mothers on earth. They are the one that gave birth to original son. My mother is one of them. I'm original Biafran, perfect, untainted, 100% breed. She's a wonderful woman. And of course, we can say that about Mazen and the Kano and Uchim. If I don't know about you anyway. But let's women not misunderstand me. But it doesn't matter. You are happy, you are not happy. But of course, we must continue. Now, during marriage, intermarriage, Yoruba has successfully made sure that there is intermarriage between our women. In fact, they are sharing our women among themselves. But our men are very stupid that they are looking at our women to be misbehaving. When a woman does not see a hand that is holding her, she can misbehave. But those of our women that went to marry Yoruba, only few of you are living normal life. Because the moment you take in the first one, Yoruba juju will block your womb. That is why after one child, no more issue. Have you wondered why is Fulani raping pregnant women? Even old women as old as 80 years, Fulani will rape them. You think it's the pleasure of the sex? Because they understand that through our women, they can bastardize our blood lineage. And they are doing that already. Intermarriage, the Lord love it. Intermarriage, the Lord didn't say so. Abraham went to his mother's family, his father's home to get a wife. In fact, Isaac placed his servant under oath that they must go to his father's house to get a son for his son. Jacob did the same thing. In fact, the children of Joseph was not recorded in the Bible, despite the fact that God loved him, because he married an Egyptian woman. Moses, the closest friend of God, nobody knows the name of Moses' children. People don't talk about Moses' children because he married an Ethiopian woman, supposedly an Egyptian woman. And so God is interested in the business of marriage. Don't let anybody deceive you. And then you are barren after drinking enough brukutu. Your wife knew you are barren. Most of the issue of infertility in marriage is by the men. But the women are always first of all accused. And when you accuse them, they use your gate man or one aboki to pregnant them. And they bring Fulani. You call him Ikechuku, it becomes a curse. Call Buhari Ikechuku. The moment Buhari entered Biafra and they gave him Igbo chieftaincy title, he died. That is why Jubri is running. If Jubri doubt what I'm saying, let him come to Enugu, let them give him chieftaincy title, so that you know that when the nature. This is where evil came in. Now let me tell you a story. For record purposes, there is a family in my place. And this family are very wealthy. And there is one of the child who is a small boy. They treat him like a slave. He never rests from morning to night. When he wake up, this one will say, go and buy me pure water. He will run. As he's coming, go to the market. He will go. This was how they were using this boy. And there was an old woman who is watching this boy run up and down. And this is how they beat this boy on top. One day, they asked the boy, go and buy plantain. The boy was running. He fell. And his knee peeled. The old woman said, come, my son, let me treat you before you go. The boy said, they will beat me. Mama, they will beat me. The mama said, come, they won't beat you. I will talk to them. The boy went. The old woman, while he was treating this boy, and said to this boy, do you know your father is the owner of this house? The boy said, I don't know. He said, nah, I will tell you a secret. Don't tell anybody. The boy said, okay. He said, you see this house? It's your father's house. You see the man that sent you to buy plantain is your father driver. You see the other one that beat you that day is your father gate man. You see the other one, the woman explained to this boy. And the boy said, but why are they suffering me now? If it's my father's property. He says, because your father died on time. They asked them to take care of you. And now you are a child and you don't know. That is why they are doing all these things to you. But don't worry. Go and buy plantain. When you are free, come, I will tell you more. And this boy went and buy plantain. And when he come back, the same way he panicked before them to give them plantain, level have changed. He come back and say, sir, see the plantain. Sir, are you giving it to me like that? I will slap you. Yes, they slap him. He look at the sir and say, okay. He left. He start thinking. This is exactly what we do on Radio Biafra. If you are not thinking, thunder and fire you. You get out of IPOB. You think, get angry with everything around you, but do not understand what is at stake. It is our nation. And the boy felt bad. He couldn't wait. He went to the old woman and said, Mama, tell me now. Mama say, cool down. Mama say, hold on. Now, all these things belong to your father. Don't be afraid of them. If anything go wrong, I will protect you. The boy stayed with the old woman, ate food with the old woman, helped that old woman because he thought he was the slave, an orphan. In his father's home, Biafrans are slaves in their father's house. Independence have ended. Independence have ended. A lot of evil is coming up. We must know how to checkmate them. And the boy went home. He entered majestically. And he can't hear. He said, why are you calling me like that? Yeah. So, you don't grow wink, but we go kill you. He said, no go feed. Kill who? They crazy? They mad? Now them pause. He said, they give you 24 hours. Make una come out from my father's house. If I no come out, then beat and knock and apako. We call it apako. Beat and well. But of course they did. But the boy has known the truth. And now he is free. And that is when the Bible says, you shall know the truth. And the truth shall set you free. Ibuchukwu n'ibuchim, Ibuchukwu onye digwe o, Ibu Alpha na Omega mo, onye buru onye ikpeazụ, mmalite na ọgwụgwụ, ya ka ndị na-asị n'ebo Chimo, ewo n'ịdị ebube, Chimo n'ịdị omimi o. Let me stop before I collect offering from you. Adiamama. But the day the boy know the truth, he was weak, he was still a boy, but he was willing to risk life, he said. So Fulani should know, the day Radio Biafra, Mazen and the Kanu said, Biafra, 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 and said the truth, he liberated all of us, and now we are free. You never know what is coming. You can beat us, burn down the whole house in Abia State, in Bayelsa State, in Delta State, burn everywhere down, but you can't take this truth away from us. It's too late. You can't take away this truth from all of us. You can't take away our identity from us anymore. You can't. And now you know why we talk the way we talk, how we talk. We do what we do, the way we do what we do. However, we have to do what we should do. Now you know. Understand, the mother was not there to tell this child the truth. This is the role of a mother. Mothers are the one who have the true information about every community. Mothers are the one. All that is left for us is the few identity preserve our mother. And so from that day onwards, the boy have to fight. But as I talk to you, he's in charge of his father's affair. All those lunatics has gone. They have disappeared. He's not a shaman. But he's still a small boy. We shall be shaman and landlord in our father's compound because this is who we are originally. Now, among those children, some of them were actually the children of that boy's father. But they came with the women the man later married. It was those children of the concubine. Now, the aspect of the story I want you to pay attention to is that some of those children bear the same name with that boy. Let's assume the man had 7 children. They all answer Ikechuku, Ikechuku. The boy never knew that those people who were supposed to be his senior brother answering Ikechukwu were not the children of his father. Because one of the concubines came into the house with children, foreign children. The man, out of lovey, gave the name of the wife, his stepchildren, his name. And the boy went back and told the grandmama and said, but this senior brother, they answer my father's name now. He said, yes. Your father loved their mother. He thought he could bring all of you together. It's just that your father didn't have the time to tell you that he is not the father of these people, even though you answer the same name. They are not your brothers. Confront them, you will know the truth. And the boy came back. In fact, the old woman told that boy, you see the first son, his father is from so community. See the second son, his father is from so community. Confront them with this truth, you will know I'm telling you the truth. And that time they were harassing the boy. The boy said, see you, let me tell you, Peter, I know who your father is. Leave my father's house, or we'll burn down your father's house. Hey, Michael, I know who your father is. All set, Yana, everybody move back. They know that Okifori fele ikokukupupo. These are evil that came in. Some women will reap, but they won't see it. In fact, most of our young girls, if you are in the habit of doing that, stop it, because you are part of the people bringing evil. If Peter pregnant you know like Peter, you open leg for Peter, no problem. Swallow your pride. Give Peter picking to Peter. No carry and go give Paul. That is what is bringing evil, and all of us are suffering from it. As we are saying now, talking now, there is no checking point in Biafra land where Fulani army are not raping our sisters unduly. There is no greater humiliation for a woman to open a leg for a man he hates. You hate the man, but he don't pregnant you. Tell us. There are many of us that will love you. You don't have problem. Don't bring that child into the home. It's not one of us. Njagwale. This is where evil comes into our land. Yoruba know this. They protect it dearly. Hausa know this truth. They protect it dearly. But I will stop there. So one or two persons can be able to call in on this segment before we go to our studios across Biafra land. If you don't like what I said, that is your business. I'll be back in a minute.
Biafra is our only home. It is our only home. From the rising of the sun to the going of the same, we must fight till the end to restore our motherland. Oh, Biafra is our only home. Is our only hope, Biafra. We must always strive to do what we have to do to restore Biafra back, hope of our children. Oh, Biafra is our only home. Is our only hope, Biafra. From the rising of the sun to the going of the same, we must fight till the end to restore our motherland. Oh, Biafra.
Yes, sir. Once again, our lines are open temporarily at this moment. Our WhatsApp line is 070-815-45642. Our WhatsApp line is 070-815-45642. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. Special number for the female is 081-288-58614. 081-288-58614 is our special number for the female. Of course, you are free to call in and let us know what areas where these people tamper with our women and they do evil. Of course, we will not keep quiet about this. Njagwale. Can you hear me call on WhatsApp?
Yes, I can hear you.
Go ahead, please. The world is listening.
Yes, I'm Chineke calling from North Dallas here in Texas. Actually, I've been admiring what you guys have been doing over the years. And I'm not an IPOB member. Reason being that I feel that this agitation, we have not taken it to the level where people like me can join. Can you hear me? Can you? Yes, good. So I want a situation whereby if this struggle, we can say volunteers come out, let's go for a training. If it's somewhere here in the US or maybe somewhere in Israel or another country, we go for a training on how to take all our saboteurs down and their family members. You know, if we start by this,
Now let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You're not in IPOB. How will you know if we have such facilities in place? You will not know. You have to be a member of the family to know what happens in the family. This is where many people fail it. I'm very happy you are very sincere. And may this sincerity guide you. A lot of people feel the same way. My people will say, nobody does that. We can't come out here and say we are doing this. We don't do that. You come into the family, you know that even in the family there are descending orders of authority as well as accelerating orders of authority. When you come in, based on who you are, you know what you are supposed to know. It is a crime in IPOB for any member of IPOB to know everything happening. It's a crime. That is why DSS is so frustrated. Miatiala, Boko Haram, and other dictators. You join the family first. And I'm telling you, you are going to meet a lot of boys and girls, men and women that will frustrate you. You will wish you are not a Biafra. Stand your ground. In the end, they will recognize you. Some of them are meant to try you. Because our leaders say you need 100 men. You should understand what I mean. The best thing you should do for yourself, forget about the rest thing, whether we are doing it well or we are not doing it well. You just enter there. You just get, some of you will be surprised. You say, oh, I want to register. And if you want to register, the coordinator will slap you. Boom! It's okay. It's part of the deal. Receive the slap. After all, David said, let the righteous strike me, and it shall be anointing oil in my head. Sorry for interrupting you. Go ahead, please.
I am here. I am here in the US, but I am ready anytime, any day. If there is anything like that, I'm ready to join. Like,
just send me your data.
I don't like talking.
Honestly, you are a good man.
That's what somebody like me like.
See, now let me tell you something. The reason I keep
the main reason why I'm not joining IPO.
Okay. The reason
I did action once I joined.
The reason I keep
something tangible.
The reason I keep interrupting you is because you are hitting major issues that affect our people. I love that. You need action. You need action. Honestly. And some people say some people say they are talking. Do you know before IPOB nobody was speaking for our people? Do you know nobody was speaking for our people before IPOB came? Do you know?
Of course.
And now IPOB have been able to break. Hold on now. IPOB have been able to break the barrier. And so today we give glory to the Creator that people are now talking. And I'm happy that people are tired of hearing talking, and they want action. That is shooting. Next level. Next level. But you can't be part of this next level until you enter the family. You can't be part of the. Nobody comes from outside. You are very correct, honestly, and I love your sense of commitment to your people. Talking will not save us. Talking has done his job. Only talking. John the Baptist usher in Jesus Christ. Talking. Christianity control more than 70% of the world population. Only talking. No AK-47. Imagine if Christians decide to carry AK-47, a Fulani herdsmen and Muslim. The world would have been gone, I must tell you. Do not forget that the world was created by
no reason this entire.
No reason I'm again. Look for IPOB join. They go tell you what to do. Go ahead, please.
Because on a normal guy, just look at a typical Fulani man. If you take away AK-47 from his hand, he can't even match.
If you line up 10 Nigerian army, put them on a road, one behind another, 10 of them. If I give them one blow and any of them survive the next mortuary, no, I'm stupid. If I give 10 of them one blow, they will go inside the grave, not mortuary. I didn't say survive hospital. No need for hospital. If you line up 10 Nigerian army without AK-47, if I blow them, they enter mortuary. Know that I'm not a man. When I blow them, mortuary will reject them. He said, go and gather this one inside the grave. But they are ruling us because you have a lot of people behind them.
Here in the diaspora, we can trace their children and we can take them down. Even those are governors there in our land, we can even take them down there in Biafra land with all their security. It's just a question of training. It's very possible. In fact, because when I think about what our people are passing through, the thing that annoys me. When I was in Nigeria, I hated passing through the highways because all the checkpoints, you see the even some checkpoints, they will give keke people number. If you come there, they ask you what's your number. If you don't say your number, you must pay. And I'll ask those keke guys, what are you paying for? They'll be like, my brother, came in and to please them. No, please them for what? Are they not paid? Don't they have salaries? Then on the highways, they extort money from drivers. That thing alone makes me feel like shooting all those policemen and army on our highways. And year by year, these people who claim to represent us, senators, House of Rep members, and governors, they are not doing anything. I mean, I believe in let's do something tangible.
My brother, thank you very much for your contribution. And the only advice I have for you, or respond to what you have said so far, is look for IPOB family closer to you and join them. Doing something or not doing something, we write agenda for our detractors. They don't write agenda for us. And honestly, I appreciate your contribution this evening. May he Chukwu Kikabiama be with you. Ndewo.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I listen to all your programs every day from here in the US. Thank you very much.
Thank you. God be with you. It's important. You send a message to this WhatsApp, and there are men and women, of course, I must tell you, who will respond to you. Thank you very much. We must continue. Our people must remain focused. We must understand. We must know how we got here. We should be able to know how we got here. That is the only way we can confidently tell you we are going home. We say what we say and do what we do. It's not because we have any other backup outside the Creator. It is because we know how these people came into our life. We will flush them out. Go and ask Yoruba pastors. Tithe and offering has reduced because men and women are waking up. Go and ask Nigerian army. Python dance is no longer working. Crocodile tears. Burning of us is not even working. Go and ask our detractors. We are here. But the word will bear testament to the simple truth that we don't want to conquer anybody. Not the Yoruba, not the Hausa, not the Fulani. We don't want to conquer anybody. We just want to be the author of our destiny. Right to self-determination was first of all God-given. Before there were ever UN or EU or AU, it's our right. It's our right, honestly. And so Biafrans across the globe must watch this trend. Our women must stand up. It doesn't matter who you are. You are a genuine Biafran woman. Your father is a Biafran man. You are original. Stand up. Defend the honor and the dignity of your fathers. Your father and father before them. This is the only thing that will ensure our survival. You are a Biafran woman. You are married to a foreigner. Don't lose hope. You will not be completely lost. But my concern this evening is that many evil has entered our land through this means. And we say never again. Caller, WhatsApp, are you there?
Hello, Mazi. Good evening. God bless you.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Mazi, my name is Collins. I'm calling from Hamburg, Germany. Mazi, I like your I like your answer. I like the way you answer that man, that brother from United States. I love that. May God bless you with more wisdom. Mazi, I love what you are. This I don't know how to say it. Even in my home, I'm so excited. Mazi, I love the way you answer that brother. I love it. The thing I want to contribute on this issue, Mazi, in every village, as you said, women, sometimes we see them like they're too weak, they're too powerful, because they will bring a lot of inside that is hidden things, and nobody knows. Because I remember in our adage say that every person that is from Imo State will understand this word I said. No matter everything you like, you can do for a woman. You can buy a house for her, but she knows the person who have that son or that daughter. That is one point. Then our ladies have to be very, very careful, especially those that are coming from the city. The people that they brought, that bringing inside the village, we have to know them. Who are you getting married to?
If you see now,
how do you connect to that person?
If you notice, I have been begging Biafrans. When Biafra come, I want to work in DNA office, and I don't want to be paid. That is why I'm telling them now. Only DNA, free test, no passport. Our women should tell us where all these children are coming from. So when they are selling us 500,000, we know who gave birth to them. When they are giving our Fulani order to burn down our village, we should be able to know who we are dealing with. This is how it came to our land. Of course, I'm not trying to talk down on our women. My mother is a wonderful pure breed Biafran, and if she is, there are millions of wonderful Biafran women. Our women has failed. Our men has failed our women. That is the truth anyway. But we must continue. We must continue doing what we ought to do. What is needful. Go ahead and sorry for interrupting you.
Oh, Mazi, this thing, this I'm very I don't know how to, I cannot even bear it. Even in this country, in this Germany we are, you cannot do anything. Everybody, they call German is a German police. Everybody is a policeman. Every person, you must, if you enter in any house, now, the people that are living before you, they will give account of anything, something happen. Police will come and ask the neighbor, how do you know this person? They will tell him this man is, they will tell everything about this man. So inside our village, especially when I talk where I come from. A lot of things, a lot of mess are happening. A lot of men. I cannot even, if I reach the village, I cannot even shake all these big men or whatever they call themselves, big men, my nyash. They are polluting families, polluting children. Mazi, God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you, Mazi. God bless you. I cannot even bear this. God bless you,
my brother. Oh. So while we are saying let's fight evil, like the brother that come from America, I say let's do something. Who will you do? That's your brother that answer Ikechuku. You may not know your sister brought him. He said Amadu Bello. Huh? You don't know. We are doing what we ought to do. The needful. There are many people in IPOB. Their name is Afari Beku. Their name is Sabatete. But these are Hausa children. Now you want me to enter for war front with Afari Beku, who is a Fulani at the end of the day, or Abatete, or Unyorugudu. My brother, you will not understand. That is why we say look for IPOB and join. It's not because we are begging you. Okay, kuno makano ngane be kpokpa konembo. Unu awotani henriku. Ayali ebe na aso kon yibu. Call on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yeah, Mazi, good morning from here anyway.
Yes,
I'm from
good evening from
United States. This is Mazi.
Go ahead.
This is Mazi Mukamara. This is Mazi Mukamara from our mama in Oru East local government in Holo province. My dear brother, I love you so much, and I thank you for all you do for us. God will bless you and your family, and God will keep guiding you and protect you wherever you go. My dear brother, like the person that told you that he was talking now before me, I know if our leader have said, if you know what you can do to make this Biafra come quick, go and take that action. What? I don't know what people are talking nonsense. You need action. What are you? The action. Okay, you that will go and strike. Are you going to use a stone? Are you not going to use something to strike those people you will strike? You know, when people give stupid reasons to why they didn't join IPOB, it makes me mad. It makes me crazy. That person is talking nonsense. This is the reason why he never joined. No, I know you, but I know you very well.
If you notice
you use
that
diplomatic to these people, but I don't. This man don't need diplomatic.
Understand. He's sincere enough to see his mind, and I respect him for that. There is a saying from the Bible. You see, when I was a child, I reasoned like a child. And now I'm grown up. I reason like a grown-up man. That guy could be older than me, but still a child. And so he reasoned like a child, but I'm grown up. And because I know what's up, you know. And I won't blame him. I could only pray that he wakes up at the same time. We don't wake up at the same time. I actually saw the sincerity from his voice. That is why I don't take nonsense. You give you a scatter. There are a lot of people who won't even call me when I'm on program because I give you a scatter. Combined with Ebola and HIV, you will not recover. But I saw the sincerity.
I know you're too diplomatic.
I saw the sincerity.
This man to tell me the reason why he didn't want to enter, he don't want to enter because he have not seen action. Come in and show us that action. Let's follow you. Let him come in and show us that.
Know.
Thank you, my dear brother. May God bless you. I love you so much. I love you so much.
Don't let my wife hear
God
that you are saying. If you hear, you are in trouble. He loves me. She's listening. It's all right.
No, we are not trouble. I love you, as my lovely brother.
As you are talking now, don't cause problem. It's all right. Today, woman, say don't mind me. You know.
Never, my brother.
Don't mind me.
I know. Thank you so much. I love you so much. Thank you.
Our people must understand. It is simple. Those who has gathered against us, believe me, they have all it takes to undo us as a people. But we tell them they lie. They lie. Our people must know this truth, and this truth will set them free. Call on WhatsApp. Good evening, my brother. Go ahead, please. The word is listening.
Thank you very much, Mazi. I appreciate you for a good job that you are doing. Honestly, Biafra worldwide, I appreciate you. So may you guide and protect you and your family. May he do the same to our leader, his deputy, and everybody that is working seriously to restore Biafra. My name is Ugochko. I'm calling from London here. Mazi, I don't know if I'm coming out clear.
Of course, you are coming out clear, and the word is listening.
Right. Thank you very much. Mazi, my main reason of calling, I just don't want to call it, but there's something that makes me to call it. Right. This is my own point of this is my own view. If I'm wrong, you can correct me. So we're here to learn. But I think it's time for our people to start understanding one thing. Everybody has the right to say his own opinion. And people listen, like as you said, people listen to our radio every now and then. Now, why I'm saying this is, I don't think our people should understand. You have answered that guy from US. I don't think our people should make it to become something of courage. Everybody has what he has in mind. Everybody has his own opinion. He's not an IPOB member. Yes, he said it, he made it clear. And if you speak to him and let him understand his sincerity as a man, yes, that is what makes a person. He didn't hide who he is. He said it, but at the same time, we have to understand that if you don't join IPOB, you will never know what we are doing. We understand that. That is why we ask everybody to join and find out if you want to know anything about us, you join. But at the same time, I don't want to hear my people call in this station and say whatever they feel like they want to say. And I don't want our people to start attacking them Allow them to say their own, and we don't attack them. You have already answered him. I believe that you have already answered him the way he should be. So I wouldn't see it in a way where somebody else that is listening will think maybe we always attack people or something like that. No, that is my own. That is how I see it this evening. Let our people do not attack anybody. You have answered him and let him remain so. So it's up to him to see if he is going to join and know what we are doing. Everybody can bring his own suggestion. We have us. Our Mazin Namdekan is there, his deputy is there, and all the DOSS. Whatever they say, that is what we are going to follow. Nobody writes the agenda for us. So I appreciate you the wisdom God gives to you and the way you answer every question to everybody. But what I don't like is our people start calling now and make this issue to become something that everybody will feel like as if we are fighting. That's the reason why I'm calling. Thank you very much, Maz.
Thank you. Your contribution is noted, and our people must understand when it comes to the issue of Biafra, it is Biafra or Biafra. And sometimes we say Biafra or death, good and fine. But even in death, it is Biafra. Understand, we don't go to bed at the same time, and we don't wake up at the same time. I understand this. As a student, I have said this before. I was a very terrible student, I must tell you. My parents don't have to beat me because I fail. The moment I'm coming back at the end of the day with my result, my father said, I hope you took second. I just look at him and do one kind of caterpillar face. Because I mean, they carry second where you turn them upside down. Primary 1, primary 2, primary 3, primary 4, primary 5, primary 6. Till I want to class 1, they call GS1 now. I can only take second or third where you turn it upside down. Which means if we are 50 in the class, I will come out 48 out of 50 or 49 out of 50. When I do try, I come out 47 out of 50. So if I am 49 out of 50, turn the result upside down, I carry second. If I take 48, turn it upside down, I carry second. Third, unbelievable. They never beat me. They don't beat me, they don't tire. In fact, if I carry 47, they beat me. The next exam, I carry 48, then beat me. The next one, I carry 49. If they beat me now 50, I go carry. Because examination is not the true test of success. But they left me. They encouraged me. They're looking at maybe I will end up being a mechanic or a shoemaker or whatever. But they want to make sure that the community will not insult them that they couldn't train me in school. But you know what? From class 2, something happened. From class 3, secondary school, because there was no JSS or SSS. It was secondary school, class 1 to 5. In class 4, I was scattering a word of every level. Oh, you can't believe it. And certainly I can't believe it. So the people where they carry first for primary school and the rest of it, most of them are part of Nigerian Law Association, bar or writing Nigerian Law Review. Or when they are quoting that law, they know I taught them, even though we are classmates. And then I can't say I'm better than them. And it will be unfair for them to say they are better than me. But Biafrans, we have one agenda: going home. Without wasting much of our time, I will take one more last call. We will close this segment. Are you there, caller?
Hello, my brother. Good evening. God bless you. May God bless all Biafrans wherever they are, all over the world. Sincerely, I am one of the happiest persons to. Hello, can you hear me? Yes, I am one of the happiest persons tonight to have gotten this radio because I've been trying for a very long time. My name still remains Ogechuku Samuel Oba. I'm calling for, yes, I'm from Item in Biafra land, Abia State. Sincerely, there's something I've written on your WhatsApp sent to you. I do have issues with some people when they talk about second Niger Bridge. I ask, this second Niger Bridge, is it an Eastern project? This second Niger bridge of 18, that is where I want to talk about. That is what I want to talk about. This second Niger bridge of 18, is it southeastern project? Fulani man no go past that place, come southeast. Even the thief, the zoo republic of this zoological republic of Nigeria, are they not going to pass through that place to come and loot our resources in the southeastern region? I don't know, most of our senators, they are not talking about the bridge, the second Niger bridge. They stole our money, they cannot do it. That second Niger bridge is not up to the bridge in China. China had one of the longest bridge they built for 36 months. That will amount to that of second Niger bridge, 6 of it in 36 months. China built such bridge, but they have been stealing our money every year. It's surfaced in the budget of the country every year, and nothing is being done. These people, we are tired, and I believe that they know that we are going. Whether they like it or not, we are. The country is separated. Every time this man, whenever they are having independence, the dove doesn't fly. That is just to tell them that the country is no longer flying. We are through. Thank you, George Onyibe. May God continue to bless you. Sincerely, I want to appreciate you for all you have been doing. I appreciate our leader equally, and Mazi Uchemefo. At the same time, I'm asking for divine wisdom upon every one of IPOB principal officers. What is happening today in Aba? Do you know that the police burnt houses? They've burnt over 10 houses in Aba. As at today, yesterday, and today, they said a policeman was killed, and the police went to people's area in Degema and Ibe. They are burning people's house in Aba. Ask anybody in Aba. Maybe you've not gotten the information. That is what is happening in Aba right now. They are shooting sporadically everywhere, killing people as well, just because they said, hold on, kill one of the policemen. Where the policeman went to smoke Igbo, that is where he was killed.
Thank you very much. Your contribution is well accepted. Our people must understand the issue of what is happening in Aba. We are watching them. We are watching all of them. They can do what they want to do. Kill as many as they can. This is their time. Jesus said to Judah, whatever you have to do it quickly. But those who are doing it quickly, you must know we are taking record of all of you. Because the last time I heard our leader say, he said, this is the time we leave our door open. Let the enemy show themselves. And they are doing it very well. And don't make any mistake. We are taking record. Honestly, we have to close this segment. And our people must understand. To be a Biafra is not by, no. It goes beyond that. It goes beyond that. Biafrans rise up. Biafrans rise up. Don't let anybody lie to you. I'll be back in a minute as I sign off temporarily. They will know.
We are here to ensure that the death of 3.5 million people is not forgotten.
It's been so long that I saw you face to face. My brother, I miss you, see you again in that grave. It's been so long that I saw that beautiful smile. Your death and your burial is one thing that makes me cry. It's been so long, I've been looking at this picture of you. You were shot by the soldiers, I remember. It's been so long, I don't wanna see Biafra alone. It hurts my body and my soul to hear that you are gone now. If we forget you, our fallen heroes will be incomplete. If we forget those who died for our freedom. We will be complete. We will be complete. They were shot and they died. We started asking why. The truth that they told us became another lie. That was no war, that was a form. The genocide by Nigerian government and British on the side. It's been so long. I miss you. I will let the whole world know before I let you go. It's been so long. I don't wanna see Biafra alone. It hurts my body and my soul.